So, hey, I need to tell you guys something before it's too late. Because last year, I think by the time I told you about it, it was too late. The Flirt Holiday sets are out again, and they're under $25 for the most part. If you sign up, you'll probably get some sort of coupon from Flirt, you know, maybe $5 off or something like that. And you can go ahead and order the palette. It comes with 40 eyeshadows, and they are, now I can't say all of them are different, but it does seem like all the colored colors are different. The neutrals probably or may and likely be the same or very, very similar. And I don't tend to use a whole bunch of the neutrals, so I thought I'd go into my darker neutral palette today and use some of my older Flirt colors. I'm so scared of blush. Sorry. All right, that was Jane's, blush and Babydoll. And I haven't decided on the lips yet. But yeah, so I did this eye using mostly Flirt colors, and I'll go ahead and get started. I put my Fyrinnae's eyeshadow primer down already. The next thing I'm going to do is put down a little bit of MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, just like I normally do. I tend to keep that just on the lid. I did a crazy winged liner. It wasn't supposed to come out that thick, but because my lids are skippy, I ended up getting a big bump in it, and I just don't have the time to fix it, or to take it off and start all over. So we're just going to have a really, really thick liner today. So that silver and black look I used with the platinum, I have to tell you a funny story. I went to my daughter's school, and the teacher couldn't look me in the eye. Like, she kept like looking at my eyelids instead of my eye. It was really, really funny. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm trying to figure out how to smoke this area out, so I'm playing with some stuff. I'm still, you know, testing the waters. So I'm using this Physician Formula Quad again in Classic Nudes. They're matte. And I'm primarily putting the color in the crease area. I'm using my large Revlon eyeshadow brush. It's like similar to the 217, but I'm mixing this color and this color together because that darker color, it tends to cast a shadow when I put it up in there, and I don't really want a shadow. I want it to be nude, you know, neutral. And then I'll go ahead and put the highlight. Since we're already playing with it, I'm going to use that lightest color from that same quad, trying to avoid any, you know, super on shimmer. I did get some fallout, so I would recommend putting some powder down if I can find some. Oh, there it is. So I'm going to go ahead and put down some loose powder under my eye so I don't get military dead look. And I get it primarily down here and in here. Those are the two areas where it causes me the most grief. Alrighty, so next what we're going to use is, like I said, two Flirt colors from that first holiday set. One is this bronzy orange coppery color. That's going to be on the lid. The other is this deep olive color. That's going to be mostly the outer V and some of the crease, but then I blended the rest of it up with Mink and Sable just to green it up just a little bit more, because you could barely tell it was green. It's so dark. Alright, so hopefully my paint pot's not completely dry. And we're going to go and use my 1/4 inch low Cornell, or 3/8 inch low Cornell Maxine mop brush. I'm going to load up that gold color, tapping off any excess. And we're going to apply it to the whole lid. I know most of the lid doesn't show with this coppery gold color, but it just helps me. And sometimes I don't decide how I'm going to do my eyeshadow till after the fact. So we'll go ahead and go along with this. And I do change it up too. I know I've been talking to you guys about that too. I change up the shape that I use quite a bit, or I try to. So now we're going to go into that dark olive color from the Flirt palette. It's a little powdery, and this is where I got most of the fallout from. So we're going to do the outer V action, starting from the outer corner of the eye, moving inward to this outer fourth. I'm so afraid of getting fallout now, I'm not even picking up any color. And then we're going to run it along, following the eye socket. And what I've been doing is I've been putting it on the eye socket, like along the crease, but on the eye socket. I hope you guys can tell the difference. So that's why I see the gold color doesn't peek out as much. And this also helps to do to apply crease color with and still do kind of a blink only look, but I did end up in the long run blending this way out, so it doesn't much matter. So we're just building that general shape. To the eye. Then what I went back in is I went back in with the dirty Revlon eyeshadow brush, and then I just tried to blend it out a little bit. The line still seemed harsh. Oh, see my fallout? Look at that. Oh, it's horrible. So I went back into Mink and Sable by MAC, and I used my 217 brush, trusty old 217, and I blended out that edge. And this gave it a much richer green color. So then, after I'd done that, I still wanted that, see that crease area there? Part of the reason it looks dark is because I've got that really thick liner, but the other reason is because this dark color from the Flirt palette is very concentrated right here. So I'm just reapplying it. And this is with the Ulta Professional Crease Brush. So it's like the big brother to the MAC 219. So if you have the 219, you can certainly do that, and then blend it out with your 217. Okay. The lower lash line, I use the little tiny 1/4 inch low Cornell into that deepest olive green from the Flirt palette. Hit the lower lash line. Blending it to about where the iris, the middle of the iris. And that's it. So I'm going to go dust off my powder, and hopefully I won't have a big dark spot right there. Yep, it worked. There we go. So I'm going to put on my liner and my mascara, my lipsticks, and my lipstick, and I'll be right back. I wish I did not have skippy lids. And so I hope that they're semi-even. I don't know. I can't tell. But anyways, Almost Nude Lip Stick by Revlon in matte, and then a L'Oreal Color Juice and Strawberry Smoothie on top of that, and then I blotted it just a little because I put it on a little too thick. Yeah, that's it, guys, and I am